All right, we are back on MTGO, trying more avatar cards. Playing a Rakdos Scourge deck. Maybe I tried this once in the past, but I think we tried it when Cecil came out. But we're trying some more new cards. We got my Skirnful Striker, which deals 2 damage to players when they play non-creature spells. So that will help buff up our Scourge of the Skyclaves. Then we got Zuko Conflicted, which is always going to deal 2 damage to you, and you get to draw a card, 1/1 counter, make mana, or eventually your opponent will get it. But yeah, lots of ways to deal damage to ourselves and our opponents to buff up our Scourge of the Skyclaves. And then hopefully Monstrous Rage across the finish line. We've got main deck Thoughtseize, Screaming Nemesis as a solid 3-drop, and then some Eidolons to go with our Mize. Mana base is not perfect, but hopefully it'll come together well enough. Sideboard, we've got Anoint and Raise for the indestructible things out of Greasefang, Fatal Push, just generic removal, Forge for the grindier matchups. Same with Croxa, and then some Dark Confidants and Duresses. So that is it for the list, and I will see you all in the games. All right, 5 lands. Try to do better than 5 lands. Oh, okay, we can try to race. I don't really want to block a Steel Cutter if they have a prowess trigger. Not sure if we're winning the race, but it just depends what they do next turn. Sometimes this deck can struggle to actually trigger the Steel Cutter. And they have Question Druid. Alright. Did they misclick? No, they burst lightning anyway. Okay. Well, it's 6. I'm probably dead next turn. Yeah. 11. And then they have a 2, so it's 6 and 3. Scourge is very large. Yep. This is 10. Right? Why is this attacking? long as I can't kill him, right? Do I have lethal? It's 6, and then 11 over 5 is 6, so I have exact lethal. Nice. Okay, Scourge doing work. It's a very scary game. So Thoughtseize is kind of interesting. Could just try to beat Questing Druid straight up. Roxa. I don't know if this is actually the matchup for it. I don't know if there is a matchup for it. But I definitely want the pushes. I don't think I want Duress. And I do think I am going to leave in Thoughtseize. I think I'm just going to take out all the Eidolons. And put in removal. It is pretty sus. I'm going to try and hope that maybe Cecil could carry. I'm on the draw, so... Could double spell, I guess. I draw land. I'm not sure which of these would be better to lead on. Okay. Also just answer this. I think since we're just playing a game on the draw, I'm just going to play catch up and hope they run out of stuff. I do need to hit them at some point to make my Scourges live, but... And then I can sandbag this crypt if I want. If I draw land, I'll be happy I played it. So I guess we're just taking 2, which is scary, but what we're doing. Druid. Zurok. My opponent gonna run into the issue I ran into. Sometimes you just don't hit your land drops when you're playing Question Druid in your deck. Yeah, it looks like that's what's happening. I have large mans. I have removal spell. I can even shock their face to grow my Scourge. I have lifelink. My Kamano flips before theirs. I think we're in a very good spot. Yep. All right. GG's. All right. Let's mulligan this. And I guess we're going to keep this. Mono faces Kakazan. Thoughtseize faces one lander. Hello. Hello, land that I skillfully drew. Hither Plume Command. Oh no, it's Greasefang. Well, at least I get to get my Scourge down. Ooh. Alright, we've got a 5/5. I'm getting Parhelion to next turn. Yeah, I am. Okay, well, none of it matters. Playing Pioneer here, right? Oh, Nemesis. Does Nemesis mean anything? It means I get to attack for more points of damage. I mean, maybe, can I just beat the Parhelion? Oh, I could have taken a point. That's my bad. Should be at 6. Parhelion attacks for, I always forget it's 13, right? So I could go to 14. Or could I go to 15? I guess that would have just blocked it all the same. Or no, I'm just dead. 12, yeah. So it doesn't matter. I guess I couldn't attack with Cecil. There's no reason for me to play around Greasefang. If they just have turn 4, they have turn 4. Yeah, this format is fun. We're playing it. The games don't replicate anything I would recommend to a person that doesn't play Magic. I would say, hey, go spend your time doing something else, but we are playing it, and it is fun to build decks in, even though the gameplay is the worst available. Alright, do I even want Burst Lightnings? Do have some sideboard cards here. Bobbert. Eidolon seems kind of whatever. Getting turn forward and Pioneer. Yippee, yeehaw, hot diggity dog. Maybe I still just want Eidolon. Like, I do not know. Go here. Maybe Mai is mid. Sure. Obosh or Cash Grab? Obosh looks at +1. Beating this push is actually kind of hard. Maybe I just hope they don't ever find it. This is such a Hail Mary, but I think it's maybe my best course of action. Yeah, I forgot how Cecil worked. I don't know why my brain just saved this as you take 2 when it hits, but it's equal to its power, so maybe I didn't have to go too hog wild, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so you're 5. Am I gonna die on turn 3? Maybe. Probably not. You natty draw the grease boy. Because I'm just dead next turn if they hit it here. Of course they do. And then they hit a removal spell for it. So I need 2 damage. Draw like an Eidolon. I guess I'm not dead, right? But I drew all spells, so that's good. They're all lands. Draw Fatal Push anyway. Where did out my Burst Lightning at? Yeah, I don't think we have an out here. It's only 7 anyway. What are we thinking about? Draw Screaming Nemesis, but then they block with a... Yeah, I guess I can draw Screaming Nemesis. Yep. Grease Fang really does just make the most fun Magic to get. Yep. It will take 6. My hand was so unbelievably bad. We did get him down to 3, I guess. But I drew 4 spells and 5 lands or whatever. Can I not die? Because they don't have a Parhelion, so the answer is maybe. But I just have to draw a Nemesis, right? Yep. 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 Too bad. I mean, close. But they got a Sky Sovereign. Okay. GG's.